The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh. And promise not to leave nothing left. If you vomit, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is. Da 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 da.
Bop, bop.
What up, party people?
Party people. Yeah. Shit about to get funny.
Yeah.
Shit about to get funny. Yeah.
We about to get funny.
Yeah.
Just hit me. All right, party people, thanks for joining Mike Robertson Blvd, man. I'm proud to just say that. I don't know, man. It's
I'm
Tuesday.
black and I'm proud.
Right. Thanks, Mellroz.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Nah, man. Today is Tuesday, August 18th.
Okay.
This is one of the days of the year, Mellroz, that has the most birthdays.
Really?
Yeah. It's very high with birthdays.
August 18th.
August 18th. So if we do the math, September, October, November, Thanksgiving babies. Look, remember we did the show about Thanksgiving was the time where most pregnancies happen?
Yeah.
That's it.
There it is.
Your moms got busy
On Thanksgiving.
over some macaroni and cheese. You didn't even know it.
Somebody slid the gravy on her. Somebody gave her some stuffing.
Tickled her little turkey wing.
Somebody heard that macaroni and cheese.
It smelled good in here, y'all.
It smell good in here. That's mama baking up some turkey. Cornbread fed.
Man, look, it happens on Mike Robertson Blvd. Nothing slips by us. Just last year on Thanksgiving, we had this very discussion about the popularity of pilgrim porn, remember?
We absolutely did. And it was prevalent throughout the whole world.
Yeah.
Everybody took part in Thanksgiving sex.
Man. And most people were sneaking and doing it.
You have to sneak and do it on Thanksgiving.
You do, huh?
You have to go get a quickie.
You do.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot in here in this kitchen. Anybody hear me? It's hot in here.
Come with me upstairs for a minute.
Ooh, I need you to fan me. Yeah. True that.
Go look for that thing in the back. I'll help you.
But Mama, the gravy's not in your bedroom. It's downstairs. I just saw it. Shut up. Go play some PlayStation.
Tell your daddy to come here.
To the left of me, my main man, 50 grand, Mr. Mellroz Uncut. The what?
Most interesting comic in the world, Craig.
Yeah.
And to the right of me is the world famous Mr. Mike Robertson
Blvd. Yeah. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
We also have Poetess in the building. Hey.
What up?
Poetess loves to raise the roof. Is that your only dance? Should we do that shit?
That's what that's official hip hop right there.
Raise the roof. Yeah, that's all you need, huh?
Yeah. That's when you know a motherfucker in there fucking with you. When they raising the roof.
Oh, true that.
Oh, yeah. Nigga
You ain't never not liked some shit and raised the roof. Like, get
you
out
don't
of
even
here.
fake that one.
Yeah. It's too much effort.
Yeah, you don't fake that one. That's a real feeling right there. When you raise the roof.
Yeah. If you raise your hand that high to not like somebody, you got to give them the finger. Yeah. That's the only thing you would do with that.
Yeah. Raise a finger at them.
Finger. All right, today, y'all, we got a lot of crazy stuff happening. So we're going to go over our trending topics that have happened over the last, let's say, 24 hours.
All right.
Because we stay current on Mike Robertson Blvd.
Absolutely.
We don't go back to last week and last Monday and Thursday and all that. We stay current.
Real time with Mike Robertson.
Yeah, man. For real. Don't change the name, Mellroz.
I did. I would just.
That sound like a pitch.
Another shit. No. I'm not pitching anything.
You just sound like you was pitching, man.
Nah, I'm just.
Hey, how about what'd you say?
I was hitting.
Real World with Mike Robertson.
Real Time with Mike. You don't like that one, huh? Real Time with Mike.
I did not like that, man. That just sound like
Real Time on the Boulevard.
that sounds like the first idea that a dude named Mike had when he's having a show. Hey, what about Real Time with Mike?
Yeah. And his yes man friend was like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Man, you're a genius.
Yeah, man. Shit.
His yes man friend.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
I can't have no yes man friend, man. I be telling niggas to shut the hell up. All right. First thing. Trending very highly today is my man Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
I know, man. And it's not about Family Feud.
Not
It's
about
not
the
about-
mustache.
Not about the stash.
Hairline.
No hairline. No suits.
No, not about the clothes.
No advice. No book
This
about
has-
how not to fuck no dudes. No books.
It's about money then.
Not even about money.
Ah.
Oddly enough. Today, Kanye West went to Chick-fil-A to get some food to eat. Kanye West.
It's not Sunday.
And when he went in, he saw Steve Harvey there and took a picture of Steve Harvey and posted it. And that's Steve Harvey right there looking at Kanye West, taking his picture, throwing up his deuces. So, of course...
What does the nigga have on his back? Is this nigga got like a cushion behind him?
I don't know, man. That's his cape, probably. What'd you say? Oh, sombrero? Oh, some type of hat? Yeah, because you know his dome piece is different now. He don't have no hair or nothing. He probably need that. No, man. So, look. So, of course, the internet don't just look at the picture. They zoomed in, and if you look at his left pocket, Mellroz, he's got a bag of weed right there sticking out.
Oh, yeah. He got like a half an ounce.
Yeah, he got some type
He don't got no little bag, nigga. Steve Harvey went for the gusto.
That ain't no dub sack.
Yeah, nigga. He got some shit he couldn't stuff in his pocket. Hey, the dealer probably met him right there at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, meet me at Chick-fil-A in the parking lot.
Y'all are so wrong.
Hey, he met him right there at Chick-fil-A. Kanye was coming to get a sack too.
Oh, Kanye
That's
got
the
the
only
scissors
way.
too.
Them two motherfuckers at Chick-fil-A, it's a cold dealer out there. He got some fire.
When he wanted to meet where the air conditioning was, man. Meet me inside,
Meet
nigga.
me inside. Steve in there with the munchies already.
He couldn't resist.
Hey, Steve got the munchies. This nigga got a table full of shit. Hey.
I know. And look, he got one hand in the bag.
Yeah.
One hand was in the bag, man.
And he got that, and he put up the two fingers like, you got me out here, nigga, buying weed. Like, okay.
No, he put the two fingers up like insert your blunt
Look
right
like,
here.
Like, okay. We doing it like that, Yeezy? You just gonna
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah, you just.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to get your sack first and you taking pictures of me now?
Okay, that's how we doing it, Yeezy?
So that shit went very viral, man. People
That's
thought
funny.
that shit was funny, man.
Shout
Caught
out
him
to
slipping.
Steve Harvey smoking his trees. That's how
Yeah.
rumors get started.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve Harvey blowing, big blowing, Snoop Dogg
Snoop
style.
Dogg Kush.
Hey, that looked like Snoop Dogg grain right there.
Yeah.
That was Snoop Dogg shit.
What else could it be, though?
It could be edibles.
Yeah, brownies. No, man, I'm having the brownies this time, homie.
Nothing coming.
What?
Yeah, pills. Yeah.
Oh, it could have been pills.
My
He
nigga
could have
out
been on
there.
some ecstasy.
Ooh, Steve. Could you imagine Steve
Popping
on the,
perks.
on the Molly?
Oh, Molly'd out.
Ooh,
He'd probably be on that
Steve.
Molly. When he
think
on
so?
Family Feud.
Yeah, he probably. He'd be too happy.
Yeah.
He be doing shit like
Really
that.
isn't on. You know what? I love Steve on Family Feud, but he does not seem thrilled about that job to me.
No, he'd just be like,
Yeah, that's why he need them perks. He need to be sandied up. Yo, man, anybody seen Kanye?
That's probably one of the most least creative jobs he has. He can't really. He's stuck inside a box. You could tell certain shit he just want to say, and he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Especially
kind
when they
of
say
feel
dumb
like
shit.
he feels like that, but there's still room for him to be funny, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Sometimes it's funny.
A lot of times it's
I
funny.
enjoy him as a host.
I
on
do.
That show.
I watch that show actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You like every day?
And then he'd be like this.
You be watching every day?
Not every day.
Like at
I
the
watch-
barbershop?
Nah. Sometimes
in private.
I got it on like TiVo type shit.
Oh, you be TiVo?
Yeah, I got like
damn, Mellroz, you a real fan.
I got 100 episodes of that shit. I fuck
man.
with it sometimes.
Y'all smoke weed together before?
Who? Me and Steve?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, you smoke your weed in your house while he doing it in his house?
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. You know, everything on Zoom now.
It's a trip because now in COVID, people are having their own blunts, their own joints. I know,
man,
and
I
nobody
love it.
hitting off
I definitely ain't smoked with another nigga in a while. Like, are you kidding me?
I love it, especially
like, why would you
a
even
blunt.
try to pass that to me, bruh?
Look, man, I'm happy this happened and why that has affected blunts this way. Mm-hmm. Because when are dudes gonna acknowledge that they be smoking other niggas' saliva, man? A blunt has 3 things in it: weed, tobacco, and spit on that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And there ain't no adhesive, so you gotta put a lot on it and be like, And when you roll that shit up and it dries, is that what you tell yourself? Like, oh, the flames killed it.
No, it's the passing it. That's where when you smoke after it's rolled and everything, the fire may kill it because some people put the flame on it.
Yeah,
but passing it to another person, you not can only get the virus, you can get herpes, you can get all kind of shit.
Niggas be like putting a whole situation in their mouth. Like, nigga, you have now went hands free on the motherfucker. Like,
double fisting they drinks.
Yeah, like my nigga, how are you smoking somebody else's blunt hands free? Talking, this motherfucker shaking his shit. You
all up on his lip piece.
Here. Like, nigga, are you kidding me?
But look, niggas can't say you have never had a freshly rolled blunt that was still damp a little bit.
Wet. Like,
what the fuck is that, bro?
And that's when the nigga take his own lighter and be like,
yeah. Like, nah, you the safe one in the group, motherfucker. You just rolled it.
Trying to kill him germs, nigga. It's still wet on the end. And many niggas have hit the wet blunt with no problem.
With no problem.
No problem.
No consideration.
No problem.
But I'm trying to bring it to the light, man. COVID is good for something.
COVID's good for a lot of shit.
Really? Like what else?
I just think everything that everybody does to prepare for the next person should have been happening anyway.
Oh, really?
When you go anywhere, these motherfuckers, they wiping down everything. Mm-hmm. Like, why wouldn't y'all wiping shit down before? Like, just the fuck. You go to a restaurant, now they come out wiping the table down. Like, nigga, what is this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this now?
With a new white towel, too. It don't be that old brown towel that you can tell it ain't,
just come
it ain't
from
hot no
anywhere
more.
with it.
It be steam on that motherfucker still.
They spray shit on the table now.
Yeah.
And they do it in front of you so you feel comfortable.
Proof. Like a doctor.
Yeah.
How he come wash his hands in front of you?
Right in front. Hey, I'm clean. I'm clean.
Well, I did go to Florida a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
And we went to a restaurant, and on the tables that you're not supposed to sit at, it says the government says you can't sit here.
The government. That's the only reason why y'all not sitting down.
Right. They had a sign at the tables.
Oh, the government said this?
Yeah. Government said you can't sit
Because we really want
here.
to sit your ass down here.
Yeah, but
it's
they
not
said, Daddy said you can't play that.
What do you think? You know, the other thing is they're saying that the outdoor dining is fine, but you're seeing people putting up tents. That's still inside.
I know, that's true. It kills the outside thing.
Yeah, so that doesn't count.
It does
Outdoors
count.
mean no walls.
Well, I'm the white man.
I say what it
I
is.
say tent outdoors is outdoor activity.
Did you build the tent outside or inside?
Have any of you been, well, you said you just did, Mellroz, dining out. Have you?
I don't know, the way you just said it, dining. What you mean, like a date type shit?
No, like going to a restaurant and eating.
I have.
Have I?
Was it social like this? Did you feel safe or comfortable?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you sneeze on anybody?
No. I think, I mean, for me, like, I've been outside a little bit. I'll be honest. I've been outside a little bit, and, like, it's scarier inside than outside. If that makes sense.
Definitely.
It's scarier inside
think
than
so.
outside. Once you get outside, you'll start to see like, start scanning shit. You know what I'm saying? I went to a restaurant and they forced me to have a mask on when I walked in.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to have a mask on when I walked in. Soon as I got in, I could take it off.
True.
When you get to your table.
No. As soon as I got in,
What?
I had to come in with the mask.
Equipped with one, huh?
But as soon as I got in, nobody had a mask on.
That's like.
So it was free to like take the mask off.
But look, that's like stepping to your lady with a condom on and just show her that you got it, and then you don't put it on.
And you don't, wait, no, you actually put it on first.
Yeah. Put it on all the way. All right, we ready?
As soon as I put the fuck, yeah. Let's do this. Now I'm in here. You see, I couldn't come on.
You're supposed to keep it on till you get to your table officially.
The condom?
Okay, now I got it on till I get to the table. Now I take it off. Now I go to the bathroom. I'm walking around freely. Everybody is.
You got to put it back on when you go to the bathroom.
Nobody has a mask on. Like
that's all the more reason to have one on. Are you anti-mask?
I'm not
Mellroz?
anti-mask. I'm not anti-mask. I'm anti, like, don't play with me. Like, either this is a real, like, thing or it's not. And more I see, I'm thinking it's not like a real thing.
So you're saying it's not pandemic, but it is a real thing, but you don't feel like it's a pandemic.
I don't feel like it's a pandemic, no.
What tripped me out is last week, there was an incident across the street with some girls fighting, and like 7 police cars pulled up, and maybe there was like 8 or 9 cops, maybe 2 out of the 8 or 9 cops had on a mask. And they were talking to people all in their face. Lady was yelling all in the cop's face. I'm like,
with a mask on?
No, neither one had on a mask.
The lady or the cop?
The lady or the cop.
Damn, we go together now.
I've talked to a lot of people, and it's like, even some first responders, some like the ambulance guys, and they're like, you know, they're making everything like COVID. You know what I'm saying? Before we can even talk to you, we got to ask you, nigga, did you cough yesterday? Did you this? If you did that, now I got to go put on a hazmat suit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Those are good questions, man. I just don't want that shit.
But I don't want it either. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, I don't want a lot of shit. And like,
you don't want polio.
Yeah,
huh?
like, but nigga, don't like scare me into it. Don't scare me. Motherfuckers are scared. When you really start to see people who really been inside this whole time, they are scared. They're scared.
Man,
it's weird.
Look, Mellroz, I just took a test, bro. Not this past Friday. Wait, did I? When did I do that shit? Like a week ago, because I had a little sore throat, man. And I was like, oh man, I got that shit, man. I had a sore throat for like 3 or 4 days, man, and I just knew it. Like what you saying is like worked up in my mind that I was like, I had
used
caught
to be
it.
a time when niggas get a sore throat.
Yeah, man.
I got an earache. Oh shit. Oh, stay away from me, my nigga. Yeah, even if a nigga cough, it's like, oh my God. There used to be a time when niggas would cough.
Cough for no reason. I ain't seen you with no weed, nigga. You coughing?
It's crazy.
All right, man. Next item, man.
What up?
Jam Master Jay.
Okay.
Murdered over, what is it, like 20 years ago?
It's been 20 years?
It's been 18.
Oh, 18 years since Jam Master Jay was murdered, and they finally have identified some suspects.
Wow.
In the case.
That's
After
good.
all this time, somebody came in the studio in Queens and killed him in the studio.
I remember.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, 2 guys. Well, in a nutshell, it was basically a drug deal gone bad. Like, who knew? Like, Jam Master Jay was involved with that type of thing.
Man, it seems so weird that he would someone would come up in his studio and kill him and nobody would speak on it, nobody would know. It's almost like it's some drug dealer type shit.
Yeah. Well, supposedly, and I'm pulling the story up, so I'm paraphrasing right now. Supposedly, he entered into a drug deal. I think it was 10 keys involved, and it was 3 of them. In the, I guess,
group of
out of the distributors,
The
and
clique.
he wanted to cut one person
It wasn't
out.
Run DMC though.
It wasn't running
Yeah,
DMC.
okay. There weren't the other 2 niggas, was it?
No. I'm about to pull up the names, but he
Hey.
cut one guy out of the deal,
Mm.
and I guess they came back and took him out.
Man. And you know what's a trip is that thing has happened to so many people in the drug game, where you try to cut somebody out and they come back, man. It's like a part of the game. It's part of the written rules,
You
man.
can't cut a nigga out.
Nah. Not if you
Not
thought-
when it's already like in motion.
Not when he thought he was in.
Not when it's in motion.
Yeah. When it's in motion,
Like,
you already discussed it.
hey, my nigga, on second thought,
Right. You didn't do nothing.
yeah, like we said we was gonna drive, you didn't drive.
Right.
Like, why is we giving this nigga money, bro?
Damn, 10 keys.
Dang.
Yep, and there's a documentary on Netflix called Who Killed Jam Master
I
Jay.
think I saw that. That's what I saw.
And it revealed some of that, really, about how he was involved with drug deals. So
That's crazy. I wonder if he really needed the dough like that, because they were saying that he kept his money and stuff, and he did, you know, he made a gang of money off publishing and everything, and he was cool. So I wonder if it was like the glamour.
And I think in
of
the
being-
documentary they were saying that, you know, he was taking care of family members. You know, that
Wow.
studio. I mean, he was
Dishing
he
out
was
some real
trying to
cash.
keep up the
Yeah.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
and I guess he turned to making these drug deals.
Oh, these quick bucks, huh?
So
Damn.
yeah, and you know, it's a trip because I just read that Dr. Dre and Ed Lover from Yo MTV Raps has set up a GoFundMe because he had one of his legs amputated from diabetes, and it's
Who,
like
Dr. Dre did?
yeah. So all of these people, you know, we have these illustrious careers, but we're not planning for the future. We gonna get old having, you know,
God
God
willing.
right? God willing, you know. So we really got to think about that. So,
Wow, that's deep.
Man.
but anyway, the guys 2 suspects were arrested. Trying to get the names of the guys who did it. Anyway, as you guys are
and
talking, Ronald Washington and Carl Jordan Jr. One was
Ronnie Carl?
Ronald Washington?
Carl?
Them
Oh, shit, man.
one of the guys was only 18 when the
Damn,
murder
so he
happened.
I bet you he's the one that got cut out. He probably dissed him as a youngin' and was like, nigga, little nigga.
No, I think it was the other nigga that went and got the youngster who was the real gunner.
They said one of them pled not guilty at an arraignment yesterday.
The old nigga.
They said
Who's
both
Ronald
men
Washington?
both men are facing a minimum of 20 years.
Damn, a minimum. I hope so. I guess I guess since it was like a crime, I mean, in the commission of a crime, they gave him some slack or something. Can you kill somebody like Jam Master Jay and just get the dub?
I don't
Obviously
think
so.
it's just because it's Jam Master Jay though.
I mean, I'm just saying, some people kill people and get 45 years and all this stuff. I'm just saying, I wonder why it was just 20. Because it's rap.
No.
black
They
man. It was a
haven't
black man.
sentenced them at all. That's a minimum they could be sentenced.
Oh, the minimum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
not the maximum, but
Yeah,
the
how they
minimum.
get sentenced? I'm sorry. You don't get sentenced in one day and shit.
No,
Well, what
for
was
that crime, the minimum is
20.
Right.
We're just happy that the fugitives have been brought to justice and the family can get a little bit of closure. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay, a true hip-hop legend.
Does it give you closure when someone gets arrested for some shit?
I'm not sure. It just sounded like
I know, but I'm just asking that question. Does it? Because people say that
I don't
a lot.
think, yeah, that's
and I feel like it wouldn't give me any closure because that dude is like, that says I'm buying into society's punishments.
Or just something's happening to you.
Yeah.
And whatever that means to the individual, that's really something sometimes. So to whatever that person really needs and feels, because what else can you replace it with? You know what I mean? Just to know that this person is walking around enjoying life without having to face any consequences for his actions. So when I say bring closure, that's what I mean. Something I'm comfortable with something happening to you. You know what I mean?
I'd be thinking like stone him.
Yeah, that too.
Literally tie him up and let's all get some big ass rocks and see how long he lasts. That's the type shit that makes you feel good.
Just to throw rocks at a motherfucker. Like, no. I'm still I'm resting my arm.
Nah, man. All jokes aside, ain't even funny.
Yeah.
Jam Master Jay, man, was
Rest
one of
in
the
peace.
first cats I heard scratch. So there we have it.
Live.
I
Wow.
didn't know what it was. I mean, I did know what it was, but I didn't get it until I saw him. Like, cause I saw that one video where they was like, what?
Okay.
But then I witnessed it with my own eyes. All right, man. Next item.
What up? You brought us down on that one.
I know, man. I didn't really try to.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But it was Jam Master Jay, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Jam Master Jay, Run TMC. All right, the next one. Yesterday was the hottest day ever recorded in America, with the exception of one day in 1939. 130 degrees in Death Valley, Mellroz.
Wow.
130.
That is hot as a motherfucker.
That's like you can't even get out to get no gas, man.
We can't even stand 98 degrees or 95 degrees.
30? Could a nigga really walk around in 130?
I don't know. Could your shoes, it seemed like your shoes would just melt to the ground. That concrete got to be hot.
Could you survive in 130 with some ice water? Or just some room temp?
I can't stand it.
You got to be really fast, man.
So you really wouldn't be able to just stand. That's how hot the ground. You're talking just more in like walking the earth. Like you'd be like...
Yeah, well, to me, your feet would be sticking to the ground. But in addition, just the atmosphere and the air on your arms and your eyes and you breathing in your lungs. I don't know, man. It seems like that's too damn hot.
Does anybody live in Death Valley?
Yeah, they do have some people out there.
So the answer is yes.
I don't know if they're living.
They just buy a house out there and die.
You have to have a swimming pool. There's no...
It's too hot. To me, it's too hot for a swimming pool. Can you imagine how hot that water is? That water got to be hot as hell.
When I went to Florida, we were on the Gulf of Mexico, and the ocean water out there was like 80, 90 degrees.
Damn. So you just like walked right on up in it?
Yeah, and I don't fuck with the ocean, but it felt so good. You was like,
damn.
It's like warm. It's like warm bath.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a warm bath.
Damn, anybody got any soap in it?
Yeah, I can just wash up. Shit.
Man,
Yeah,
I can do a sea salt scrub.
right. All the minerals.
It's a real
put your
cleansing
pores
going
down
on
in
right
the water.
now.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody give me a shower cap.
130, man.
That's crazy.
Could say, I don't know, man. That's weird.
I wonder if you could fry an egg on the sidewalk.
Oh, I bet.
I bet you could.
I bet you could.
A little grease.
Get you a little spatula. Right.
Put a little grease. Put a little grease down.
A little butter.
Let that grease heat up a little bit. Hey.
Oh, get put on punishment. Go sit over there on the ground.
Yeah, sit on the sidewalk.
2 minutes.
No long pants.
Mellroz, how much you got to get?
Hands on the ground, I said.
Mellroz, how much you got to get for that punishment right there? Take it for no pants, no socks, feet on the ground, hands down on the ground. How much for 2 minutes?
How much I gotta get?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
2 minutes. Would you do it for 10 G's?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Run that.
That nigga be down there sizzling.
Run
130?
that.
You don't run it for 2 minutes? Man, probably.
10 G's?
Okay, so where do I need to be with this? Like $40, nigga?
Nah, 40, come on now. But 10 G's? Yeah.
10 G's, you'll do it.
2 minutes of sitting on the ground? Yes.
Damn.
Yes. That all sounds like healable shit. That sounds like some Neosporin.
Honey, I think I just figured something out here.
Yeah, I just need some Neosporin. Sea salt bath.
Damn. All right, next one.
What up?
We are, okay, Democratic National Convention has begun. Michelle Obama did she wasn't, well, I guess no one's there.
What'd she do?
She did like an 18-minute video.
Okay.
Where she, poured out her heart and soul. It sounded really good, and she sounded very genuine. And really what she's just saying is, look, guys, man, what we did the last time was bullshit. Let's stick together. We got to be serious about getting this guy out of office. Don't take it lightly. Do whatever you have to do to get out there and vote. Basically what she said. She said he's not equipped for the job, and this is a job you can't fake it in. You gotta have certain skill sets, and he doesn't have that. And so she really pleaded to get Trump out of there. What do you say?
I don't know. I'm so against trusting the process.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so against it. I think they're all the same people, and we don't really choose who goes in there. They choose them for us, and they put two people in front of us and say, you decide which one of these two people should represent the world, our world, and we don't really have a choice in that. So
okay, who's they?
Whoever the people who decide these are going to be our main candidates, and because you got to know it's predetermined already.
But if that's how it is, why are they trying so hard to sabotage the voting process? If they already had it chosen, why would they be sabotaging the USPS? And so why would they go through this trouble of sabotaging the voting process if it doesn't work?
There is a level, there may be a level of it, but that whole sabotage thing has been happening. This not the first sabotage. You got to know if this is how we're moving in this election, maybe the sabotagers aren't as sophisticated as normal, and you're getting caught. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the baseball team? Like, nigga, everybody been doing shit, but y'all just took it way too fucking far and got caught.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't think that voter sabotage is something new. This is some shit that's been going on and been an issue for a very long time, dating back to many presidents. This is not a new thing.
So when you say they're all the same, you saying like Trump and Biden are the same?
Yeah. They're gonna have to run an agenda. Like, what is Trump? I don't think this is Trump's mind. Trump is being dictated to.
What's not his mind? All the fuckery and bullshit?
All the decision making.
What decision making?
Any decision he's making is already decided from some other people. Now, how he's
not really making no decisions.
And that could be a decision.
Damn near.
And that's a decision.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do anything about this. How about that? And you have somebody who is not sophisticated enough to smooth it across to the American people to where they can digest it and accept it. You got somebody with no tact like, yo, we're not doing nothing.
You heard the man.
Yeah, that's it. We're not doing nothing. Or this is what we're doing, but there's no sophistication in it. So it's like, yo, we got to we have a dummy speaking. Now it makes everything feel bad when in essence everything that's already been happening has been the bad shit. We just had somebody more sophisticated feed it to us and it digested better with us. Like, oh, that sounds like promise. That sounds like hope you're spitting at me. I love it. But all this time ain't shit changed in hundreds of years. We're dealing with the same issues. Only niggas are more sophisticated and saying, I'm going to do something about it for you. I've heard your calls. I hear you at night. I hear you at night. I dream your dreams. I dream your dreams. I feel your hurt. And tomorrow morning, I'm writing a new policy with your ideas in mind. And niggas just like, oh,
I am you. You are, like you are I. Like raising the roof. I think we found our man. Look, I just want somebody. Look, my thing is, I hear you on the running of the game. I just want somebody that's smart and competent, man, to at least not let shit fall apart while you doing this shit. That's all I'm saying. Hey. Like, look, this whole pandemic, you're right, man. Niggas could have just been in another level of the flu, and they could have wiped it out, and we could all just been cool and everything. But it's really like tied to, like, exactly tied to our leadership. I mean, like, this nigga gonna fire the pandemic team and shit, not even read the warnings, not look at the program. None of that shit, man. And then tell people it's fake, it's not this and all that, man. We are the country in the world, man, with the most by far, man. Some people have wiped the shit out because they be disciplined and making motherfuckers stay in for 75 days straight and all that shit. Man, they ain't even got it no more, man. So I'm just talking about that type of shit because that shit ruins people's lives more than the normal ruin people's life type shit where businesses get shut down, jobs ain't happening, people can't go to school, this, that, and the third. All these things happening, man. Not to mention just people dying from the shit. So I'm just saying, if you're going to be a fuckboy and mistreat me and abuse me, just be a smart guy, man. So make sure you know how to run the office and shit. That's all I'm talking about.
I can dig it, you know. And
what you think about this? Kamala is now Biden's running mate. They are. Why are you breathing all out your mouth?
I'm just breathing, man.
One thing that is happening right now is she's being accused of sleeping her way to the top.
Mm. Okay.
She is being accused. I'm feeling Mardi Gras for some reason. Mellroz.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's different, huh? Gotcha.
I love it.
I'm gonna go.
Somebody just came in with some Mardi Gras.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let her out the gate. But you can't do what she did and sleep to get in those positions. I'm sorry. Some of those positions were elected positions. She had to go to school to be in law, so it ain't like she just some chick that slept her way to get to where she's at.
It's not like a music
and even
video.
I would say being in this business, you are around your peers and other people in the same business. So you're more than likely going to sleep with somebody in your field.
Definitely.
Yeah, who else you going to sleep with?
Yeah.
You don't even know anybody else.
Yeah, except a senator.
Senator's aide, Mellroz. Senator's aide.
I don't know why she fucked Willie Brown.
Chill, Will.
Nah, man, but look. So basically, man, that brings me to my question of the day,
Okay.
Mellroz.
What is that?
And that is this concept of people sleeping their way to the top. Do you believe in this?
I do believe in it.
You know, I say this, right? If you're going to sleep your way to the top, just make sure you're sleeping with someone that's at the top.
Right.
Don't sleep with the little dude that's talking about, I know I'm next to the man that's next to the man that's next to the man, and think he's going to make your dreams come true. You are doing nothing. And
at all.
Yeah, at all.
At all. I'm a victim of that.
But practicing.
I'm a victim. I tried to sleep my way
Really?
to the top, but I was fucking around with bitches.
How far did you get, Mellroz? Got you nowhere, huh?
I got midway to the midway.
I know, cause look, it doesn't just work for women, man. It works for men too.
It works for everybody. But
especially in this age of these powerful women and these powerful ladies, man, that they work 20 hours a day. They don't have, private life and all that stuff, man. They might step to a little young intern.
I will say, all jokes aside, to each his own. You know what I mean? A lot of people do a lot of different things to get into their position. Some people might even just go as far as lying on the interview.
Right.
That could be something to somebody saying, my nigga, you didn't play all the way fair.
Oh, so, you just been lying in interviews.
Yeah, you just gonna tell motherfuckers you got experience, huh? Like, you know what I mean? So,
no, true that.
However you get to wherever you're trying to get to, if you're okay with it, then it's okay for you.
That's the thing. You got to be able to sleep at night and look yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And just because you sleep with someone doesn't mean you sleep at night.
At all. Because a lot of people have bent their morals and self-guided realisms to do some other shit to get to a different place. And that's men and women. You know what I mean? So it could be a tricky situation. How important is it to you?
I would say more times than not it works. Like,
it works?
No, I'm saying it doesn't. Like, I think very few people make it sleeping to the top.
Yeah, when does it ever work? Because anybody...
No, it works for some people.
I mean...
It is. Some people have really slept their way to the top.
Really?
But
I mean, who are they? They say, like...
Someone in the chat room says the Kardashians...
Oh.
Okay, there's a group of individuals
starting
with Kim.
There's a team.
Come on, there it is, a team of knockdowners who worked their way to superstardom. Okay, there's some relevance in here.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah, we just need
answer.
We need two more, and that's law.
Yeah.
Someone said Diana Ross.
Diana Ross. Okay, I'm not sure her story.
That's just a movie, man. What are you talking about, mahogany?
Shit.
No.
Oh, because she was hooking up with Berry Gordy.
Berry Gordy.
But that's to Mellroz's point. That's all. He was just around.
No, or like I mentioned a little bar like, yo.
But look,
I think you got something.
Berry Gordy. Okay, let's talk about that.
That I want.
Diana Ross got sweated for having the least amount of talent.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She
Starting
didn't really
to make sense.
She didn't have that much talent in singing and dancing.
To make sense.
She just did
but that mouth did.
Yeah.
What that mouth do?
I'm just playing. Much respect.
Much respect, to that mouth.
But see, that's the thing. You don't have to disrespect it, even if it's true. You don't have to disrespect it.
It is what it is.
Man.
And she became one of our diehard favorites over the years. Diana Ross is a legend.
Oh, diehard? Did you throw the die as in Diana?
As in Diana.
Oh,
diehard,
You got a future in battle rap, man. Okay, look, we need one more for it to be law. Who else? Who else?
I wouldn't think of a guy like.
There's some guy. There's some guy that did.
I mean, women do that to guys too in the business.
Right.
I believe it. I definitely believe it.
Like who? Like Terry Crews?
Terry Crews is definitely one of the work his way to the toppers.
Smashers.
Relax. It was just a penis pull. Terry.
Dang, it's got to be some.
There are a lot of things coming down the pipeline for you.
Down the pipeline.
There's a lot of things. It was a penis pull. It was a pipe grab, Terry.
Oh, man. I mean, they do have this whole concept of the casting couch, and that's for real reasons. You know what I mean?
I could
get
believe
this
that.
part.
I just have to see how you could really perform in a love scene.
Right. We've got to know. My producers are not going to just accept my
here
word.
I have to really, I just.
Okay.
Only if you're comfortable.
Okay, we're gonna film it. No, we're not gonna film this.
No, we are.
And you're not gonna tell anyone.
We're gonna film this. You're gonna perform for me.
Man, it's a
Casting
cold
couch.
game, man.
It is.
It's a cold game.
What are some of the things you're willing to do to get to the tip top? If you had to just live like, this is what I wouldn't do this, that, and the third, but this is what I would do to just shoot to superstardom tomorrow.
I would definitely, like you said, lie on my resume. I'll do that in a second. Yeah, man, what you talking about, man? I did that shit before.
I'm talking superstardom. Lying on your resume. Like, we can,
That's not gonna get me anywhere.
like, nigga, knock it off. We know
look,
who you are.
I'm not gonna do no type of fucking.
Not what you're not gonna do. Not what you're not gonna
Okay.
do. What would you do for a Klondike bar, bro? What would you do? What would you do?
I'll steal somebody's cat.
Morris is in trouble.
Listen, there's this cat, and all you got to do is get rid of him, and we've got a picture for you. I'd be like, meow, meow.
So you're really not interested in getting into superstardom, like
What can
tomorrow?
I do, man? Kill somebody?
I don't know. I'm asking you, and you like
I'm not going
talking
with
about
the
cats and shit.
Okay, I'm not doing the Terry Crews.
Not what you're not gonna do. We just get that off the table.
Okay.
We talking about the
That's
shit that
easy to say. Well, I'm just gonna work hard. That's what you're gonna do. Like, that's the main thing.
That's,
Is that the
that's
answer
my
you're going
thing.
for,
That's what I'm
Mellroz?
going for. I'm going to grind it out.
Right.
Nigga. That's the only thing I would do.
Boring.
But you might be different. What would you do?
Ah, man, I was trying to reach to the sky limit, man. Let's see. Yeah, I just want to work hard too, Mellroz. Good answer. Look, I'm not gonna kill anybody.
Not work hard, but if there was a way to not work as hard but still gain, like how they say, work smarter, not harder.
Okay, let's talk about some things. You could get up earlier in the morning.
Okay.
You can start working on your craft.
Okay.
You can keep your body healthy by exercising and eating right.
Right.
Keeping your thoughts and mind flowing properly. Checking your attitude at the door.
Go check.
Going to meet people and not be shy and afraid.
Okay.
Not be afraid to ask the right questions.
You want some treats?
What?
She wants
Stop
to,
talking
she's talking to the cat. She's
I
talking to
didn't
the
know
cat.
the mic was on.
She's talking to the
She
cat.
was
that
like,
she
"You want some treats, Mike?" I heard you, POTUS.
What
No,
else?
I'm not willing to do that.
I'm not willing to take the treats for superstardom.
Yeah.
I'm going to grind it out.
I've got my own treats.
Yeah. There weren't beers in the bag.
I don't know, Mellroz. I think that's a wrap on that. But
Okay.
what's your thought on it, though, overall, though, for real? I think it's unfair to assume, because mostly it's women, I think it's unfair to assume that a woman who has made it far had to fuck somebody.
I do too. I think talent plays a major role, determination, and the shit that you're not going to do. That plays a major role. A lot of people are willing to bend their morals. Like, these are the people that get hit with the stop signs. But the people who stand for something, mean what they say what they mean, really perfect their shit, those are the people that are pushed to the top. So I think, she earned her way to that position.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only way you get it.
That is the only way you get it. And sustain it.
And sustain it.
Sustain it.
Because you can do another route, which is not the sex route, but robbing and stealing and cheating and deception and all that.
Which works too.
But it only works to a certain point, I think.
Till somebody tells on you.
It catches up with you.
Till somebody tells on you.
Right. Till you get snitched on.
Yeah, somebody's got to tell on you to spoil the whole shit.
Yeah.
The jealous motherfucker who somehow read your real resume now is going around showing everybody this motherfucker doesn't deserve to be here. But here's the thing that I would like to say. A lot of motherfuckers have lied their way into positions that
Right.
deserve to be in the position because they were ready to serve in that position.
True.
A lot of motherfuckers who went through the process get the position or aren't deserving of the position because you're not made for this type of shit.
Right.
It doesn't mean the fact that you went through this certain process, you're going to be better in this job. Sometimes motherfuckers just have the knack to being the manager, the boss, the this, the that. I
Right.
didn't have to go through everything that you went through to be able to execute at this caliber and level right here. So, you know what I mean? So,
That's true. I think you do have to be ready for it when it comes.
yeah. And however you get to that spot,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? I remember going to a club one time. It was crazy. I was in Vegas. I'm like, damn, I was by myself. I just walked to the front of it. It was 1,000 people in line.
Mm-hmm.
I walked to the front, removed the velvet thing, closed it behind me. The nigga stopped. This big ass nigga was like, "What are you doing?" I looked him in the face. I said, "Man, you ain't a hater."
Oh, you tested his soul with that, huh?
You ain't a hater.
Oh, you challenged
That
his
nigga
whole
said, "Go."
being, man.
Go.
Oh,
Go in.
because that would be your only reason for
Yeah,
stopping me right
nigga,
now.
I did
Oh.
the most impossible shit, nigga. I walked right up past 1,000 motherfuckers and just uplifted the red velvet, nigga, closed it behind me, and I was walking in. He stopped me. I'm like, come on, man, you ain't a hater.
You're a special guy,
That
Mellroz.
nigga walked, he was like, nigga, he looked at me like, you right, nigga. You right.
Hey, how'd you know?
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Oh, man, that is hilarious, man. I think you don't have to sleep your way to the top, man. Work hard, man, people. And stop accusing people of doing that unless you are the one they slept with.
And motherfuckers that accuse are the people at the bottom looking up at the niggas at the top. Trying to figure out how did you get there so fast or how did you get there? And that's their only way of saying, like, this is the only thing I could do to get to that place. It has nothing to do with the
Right.
person on top. It's like, that's the only way I could get there.
Yeah.
I could conceive. So
Yeah.
you had to do it the same way
Yeah.
that I would have done
Yeah,
it.
because that would be my only way. Nah, it don't work like that, man. Some people got this thing called game.
Yes, ain't.
Game. Okay, look, next item. Parents out there, this shall be important to you if you got small kids that are in school. For the parents who have kids that are in school and you decide to do homeschooling, if you decide to do homeschooling with your kids and you cannot pay for someone to sit with your kids and teach your kids at home, you qualify for unemployment
Wow.
without being fired. Is that special?
That is special.
Man, looking out for the kiddies, man, and the parents who want to be there for their kids and that maybe can't afford to, now they got options.
That's awesome. I think we're moving towards, and here I go again, keeping everybody in the house.
Yeah, that's a part of it, huh?
This is keeping everywhere. Hey, guess what? You don't even have to go to work. You don't-
Yeah.
You don't have to go to work.
Work. Wait a
Why?
minute.
Why? Your son's
Hey.
at home. He needs you.
Yeah. You
He
got
needs
Zoom.
you.
You got your damn
He's going to
mask.
Zoom by himself. You should be there.
You must be there.
You gotta be there, and we're gonna compensate you.
Some people are getting paid more from unemployment than
Than
they
they
were
ever
getting
had in
from
their
their
life.
job.
I know.
Motherfuckers is doing 600 plus 700. Like,
Man.
nigga, what?
For real, man. That's like a
John
raise.
calling back like, I'm straight, sir.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm
What you
good.
mean, man? You know it ain't safe.
Yeah, I'm good. Motherfuckers ain't trying to go back to work. This is a plot and a plan, bro.
Now you have school aged kids, right, Melrose?
I do.
And what's,
Mellroz has every aged kid.
Yeah.
so, what are your feelings on them going back to school or staying home? Zoom. What do you feel as a parent?
I'm looking into homeschooling from here on out.
Really?
Yeah.
And now they've got options for you, Mellroz.
I see the unemployment thing might kick off, but I think moving forward, it's seeing with the whole Zoom classroom, like outside of the important social activity, I think you could educate your kids from the house and kind of include some things that are more important to you in the curriculum. So as opposed to just teaching them shit that won't really matter in a few years after graduation or even immediately after graduation.
Or ever.
Here's some things that you need to learn early that we could start implementing right now that could change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of, and I think they're gonna
Like
be some.
what type of things are those?
It's finance.
Oh, finance.
Finance. Everything is going to revolve around how you handle finance, how you understand credit, how you know what I mean, protect your, like, how you, when you establish certain EIN numbers, like, you got to start doing all of this stuff early, so by the time you get a certain age, these are really seasoned.
It's like a part of who you are.
Yeah, these are seasoned
Taxes.
Yes.
You got to know that when
Come
you make
on.
$100, you didn't make $100. You got to give up some. You got to know.
And you got to know how to play on the other. I think what the thing with black people and white people have mastered black people. They take the culture and mimic it and master it and sell it. Like, all of the shit that they don't like about us, they don't implement that shit in their community, in their music, in their culture,
None of
and
it,
their visuals, and their speech. They don't talk about none of that shit. We as a people need to take what they're doing on so many levels and implement it in our community. There are things that they're doing on a tax bracket that looks different from what we look at on the tax bracket. So when you say, like, damn, why is that happening for them?
Right.
It's based on how they filed and why they
Right.
filed and what they
Exactly.
filed. Like, nigga, you could have the same thing, but
Yeah.
you like trying to keep it real and all this other
And you got
shit.
that Gucci belt on, nigga,
Yeah,
that
but
costs
you not-
$900.
There's so many things that they do
You gotta-
masterly.
Nah, for real though, man. I think we do have to learn those things and take that shit to our kids early, man. They should know what credit is. They should know how to affect it, how to grow it, how you damage it, all that stuff, man.
That's like adding and subtracting on a real life level.
Man, it is what it is.
On a real life, this is really you, though. You know what I mean? You can be able to say, this is really you. This is really what's happening with your score based on what you're doing.
Yeah, this is really you.
This is you.
But look, let's talk about this one that's important, man, is how about our nutrition, man? We don't teach our kids nutrition right, so you can even be here alive when you're 65 and
That's a
75
fact.
and 80 and all that.
That's
That
a
whole
fact.
thing about eat something from the 4 food groups, man, that shit is a lie, man. We never should have been taught that shit, man.
Why do you think we were taught that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it is like it's like commerce, man. You know, the milk companies and the meat companies and McDonald's, everybody, they lobbying to have their items listed as items that are supposed to be eaten all the time.
Essentials.
You shouldn't even be eating fries, man. As good as they are, right? You shouldn't even be eating fries, man. That's not like a food item and shit. You know?
The fried potato was not an item.
No, dude, nothing fried. And then look, we shouldn't be eating ice cream, and we shouldn't be eating hot dogs, and we shouldn't be eating all this created shit, man. If your item ain't really grown or caught in the wild, that's what food is.
Right.
Cheetos is not food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
Chips are not food.
It's science.
Right.
Some good tasting science right
It's
there.
weird science. So we taught our kids from early on, and all they ate were nutritious items. They wouldn't even have those cravings for these other things, man. They wouldn't even come into play.
They wouldn't even know about them.
They wouldn't. I mean, they might see some hot Cheetos.
Hey, what's that? I don't like that.
It just tastes one. All it tastes is one.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
crap.
like that. I don't like that. That's nothing like the broccoli I love.
Yeah. So anyways, man, that's how I look at it, bro.
I can dig it.
We could learn a lot of things, man, nutrition, spirituality, understanding your mind and body.
I saw a clip from Dick Gregory the other day, and he talked about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and how he transformed a whole people through their diet. It wasn't anything super scientific, but after changing their entire diet outside of everything, that is what transforms the person. It is what you intake in your body every day that makes who you are. So if you're putting bullshit in your body, you're creating a bullshit person.
Right.
You're putting wholeness in your body, you're creating a whole person, and all the wholesome things will just gravitate to you. And that was the
man, I can believe
basis of the statement the good brother was making.
I can believe that.
Me too.
It makes perfect sense.
He said you can tell just in their eyes and their skin and everything that this man has been transformed by his diet.
Wow.
Yeah. You can see it immediately on somebody's self.
Damn.
What they're eating.
In that same vein, next item.
What's that?
It says that a study came out in the Wall Street Journal that said men should limit alcohol to 1 drink a day. A federal committee says the reduction from the current recommended limit of 2 drinks a day matches the guidance for women and reflects scientists' evolving thinking on moderate drinking. 1 drink a day, man, does nothing for you, man. You might as well stop.
How much of a drink we talking?
Yeah, how full is my glass? I might as well
what
not
kind
even
of
drink.
glass you talking about?
Right. We talking about water?
And could you hold off on your drinks per day to go big at the end of the week?
Oh, I think you can.
Could you go 7 on a Sunday? That's all I want to know.
7 on the Sabbath.
Could you
I
go?
think you
Could
can.
you go 7 on? Could you go 7 on Saturday? That's all I want to know.
Man, I think
If I hold off all week, could I go big one time?
that's good logic, man. I think that it works perfectly.
Yeah.
All right, man. Last item.
What's up?
There's this tragic shit going around right now where they are collecting the damn
Cans and bottles for no money?
No.
Oh.
No, that's been tragic.
Okay.
New tragedy.
Okay.
It's the mailboxes, man. Are you up on this, Mellroz?
I am not. Wow.
This is a picture right now, one of the yards where they went up and just picked up the mailboxes, man, and bringing it in. It is an attempt to stifle folks' ability to use the U.S. Postal Service. And it is very timely because now is the time for an upcoming election where people can't go out and they have to rely during a pandemic on mailing in their votes. They're literally going around grabbing these
Taking
things.
the mailboxes so a nigga can't mail in his vote. Damn.
It's a cold game right there.
It is a cold game.
Man.
And that's the key to it. It's a cold game that
Yes,
we
it is.
playing. We playing a game.
Mhm.
They playing with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They playing with us. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta feel it. Like, they playing with us.
Man, no other way to look at it.
It's a game.
Well, look, people, I just want to leave you with this. If you are a voting person,
Okay.
you must go over and beyond what is being done to you to try to prevent you from doing that. If you're not into voting and it doesn't matter to you, then whatever. Who cares? You still should want the little post office box just in case you got to go drop something in there, man, to your dear old mammy. But as far as voting goes, you got to go over and beyond. You got to drive. You got to walk. You got to wait in line. You got to get your lunch and everything and stand there and eat whatever it takes for you to wait or send in your vote. Please do it. Michelle Obama in her speech said a great statistic, which is in one of the states where Trump won that was vital to winning. It was such a narrow outcome that it came down to 2 votes per district. 2 more votes per district would have changed the outcome. And there were so many people that didn't go out at all. So ask yourself where you want to be with it and what outcome do you want. That's what we say, Mellroz.
Man.
I know it's all a game.
That was a real Jerry Springer moment.
Mellroz, you are not the father. All right, y'all. All right, we out of here, POTUS. Have a very nice evening. Raise the roof. Mellroz, thanks for joining.
Hey, my pleasure, brother. Thanks for having me.
Shit, y'all. Let's do it. All right?
Peace. Party people.
Party people.
Hey, oh man, I love that loveliness right there. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. From sea to shining sea, I'm the only MC to see. You a thunderstorm and I'm Katrina. I'm a big giant and you Thumbelina. I saw my first reggae show with Tipper T.